Asked me a question while most of you were on break. He said, do you find there are best practices that dealers are using around the country? And I said, well, yeah, I do. And I never really answered his question. I didn't really give him any. I talked around some videos and some this, that, and the other. But one of the best practices I've seen is, and it takes place at meet and greet. It's the most revolutionary meet and greet I've ever seen, and it's working like a charm. They're going out, they're introducing themselves to the customer, getting the customer's name, finding out if there's a specific vehicle that they've come in to see, letting them know that the salesperson literally says, Wally, I've been here for 5 years. For the first 3, I sold cars. I don't really sell cars anymore. If you're like most of my customers, you've done a ton of research online, correct? Okay, you probably have a good idea of what you want. You don't need anybody to sell you anything. I'm here to help you buy a car. And what I found is when I do that, my customers have a better time, and the process goes a whole lot faster. By the way, how much time have you budgeted today?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Well, I tell you what, the 2 things that take the longest when it comes to buying a car would be the appraisal of your vehicle, if you've got one to trade, and obtaining financing. If you'd like, we can start right there, knock those 2 out right off the bat, and it'll save you a ton of time. Would you like to do that?
Absolutely.
It's the earliest trial close in the history of the business. And by the way, is it the truth?
That's Steve Kane.
But if you think about it, and the customer goes, well, yeah, if the credit takes the longest and the appraisal takes the longest, let's get those out of the way. I mean, does that make sense as a sales manager? No. By the way, what's the number 1 complaint about buying a car? It takes too long. So now you're giving the customer the option to shorten the process. And you're getting their credit statement and getting their vehicle appraised right off the bat. And once that happens, I can tell you from practical experience, the closing ratio has gone up magnificently. And when I heard about it, I said, that's the earliest trial close I've ever heard of. It's literally a trial close at meet and greet. And that's not everybody says, yeah, let's do it. No, they want to see the car first. Fine, take them to the car. But I'm 100% in agreement with you. Take them to the car, show them what the price was, bring back up the internet price, and do the math for them. That's a big discount, Tim.
Sure.
That's $3,444.
And believe it or not, there is a lot of customers, they will not tell you that they saw the car online. They'll come and look at it and say nothing and see what the best you can do on it, then they'll hit you with
Then they'll
online.
tell you, right, exactly.
That's normal,
They hold it
natural.
off.
You know, they look at the car and know they saw online 15.9.
Yeah, sure. They
Oh,
won't
it's
say
$20,000, what the best you can do on it, and we'll go from there.
I'll tell anyone that cares to listen, any civilian, that most of the lying that goes on at a car dealership comes from the customer.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah, most of
Those are
them.
lies.
As salespeople, I mean, we're under suspicion from the get-go, so
Sure.
we're held to a higher level of integrity than I think any sales profession I can think of. We can't make an honest mistake. If we make a mistake, it wasn't honest.
Right.
Okay?